various diseases are identified as caused by microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, fungus, and protozoa. Of these diseases, the ones caused by bacteria are treated with antibiotics. Antibiotics act against the bacteria either by destroying it or by preventing its multiplication. Different types of antibiotics are produced which act on different actions or the structure of the bacteria, either to destroy or control the bacteria. The right dosage to be taken of the antibiotic, that is, amount and frequency, and the duration of treatment differs from each other. It is essential to take the right dosage of the antibiotic to get the optimum concentration continuously in the blood for maximum action. Different species of bacteria cause different types of diseases. The dosage of the antibiotic prescribed depends on the type of the disease and the weight and other parameters of the patient. Due to many reasons, bacteria are able to develop resistance against the antibiotics, which is called antibiotic resistance. As a consequence, the antibiotics would not be effective to cure or control the disease caused by the relevant bacteria. The resulting challenge would be either non-existent or shrink the range of available antibiotics to cure a particular disease. Another reason for non-availability of effective antibiotics is the scarcity in production of new antibiotics. At present, antibiotic resistance has become a global issue and one of the main health threats in the Asian region. According to the WHO, if this challenge is not addressed adequately by 2050, around 10 million people will die annually due to diseases with antibiotic resistance. It is an absolute necessity to respond to this problem promptly. It is important to identify exactly what is misuse of antibiotics, awareness of measures to overcome the issue, and active participation in prevention of it. Antibiotics are expected to be prescribed only by an allopathic doctor. The prescribed antibiotics should be taken in proper dosage, that is, in right amount, in correct frequency, and for the correct duration. It is important to clarify from the doctor whether antibiotics are included whenever a prescription was given. Also of importance is that the patient should not request antibiotics from the doctor. A cool and dry place should be selected for storage of antibiotics, and it is essential to check expiry date of the antibiotics at the time of purchasing. Most diarrheal diseases, respiratory diseases related to throat and nose, fever, and also common colds are due to viral infections, and these diseases should not be treated with antibiotics unnecessarily.
Antibiotics that are prescribed to a family member should not be given to anyone else without instructions of a registered medical practitioner.
Either purchasing antibiotics from pharmacies or issuing antibiotics from a pharmacy without a prescription from a doctor is illegal, and these activities lead to misuse of antibiotics. Antibiotics are given not only for humans but for animals with various infections. When animals are treated with antibiotics, it should be prescribed by a veterinary surgeon. Release of human and animal excreta with antibiotic-resistant bacteria and antibiotics into the environment will make the antibiotic-resistant bacteria spread in the community by entering humans through the food chain. The most suitable method to mitigate antibiotic resistance is to minimize the use of antibiotics, for which it is important to minimize infections. This can be done by practicing various prevention methods. The main approach is to learn and practice good health habits. Washing hands using soap prior to eating, after using toilet or public transportation are some examples. It is also important to get appropriate vaccinations for prevention of infections.
As a consequence of antibiotic resistance, a simple antibiotic given for diseases have become ineffective and more stronger antibiotics have to be prescribed for treatments. This leads to very high cost and increased risk of side effects to the patients.
Considering all these facts, it is clear that antibiotic resistance is being created by ourselves. It is important that all citizens paying proper attention on this issue and having responsible behavior can create a country free of diseases with antibiotic resistance. Thus, be vigilant to protect the future generations from the danger of having infections with antibiotic resistance.